An ancient, enigmatic site that has puzzled historians, archaeologists, and dreamers alike for millennia. But what is it about this strange stone circle that has captured the imagination of generations? Is it a monument to the stars? A portal to another world? Or perhaps a sacred ground where ancient rituals were performed under the gaze of the cosmos? This is Stonehenge. But it's much more than just a stone circle. It's a mystery that has defied explanation for over 4,000 years. And yet, with every discovery, we inch closer to understanding its true purpose. But as the mist rises and the sun breaks through, the question remains, what secrets lie hidden in these stones? And why did an ancient civilization go to such extraordinary lengths to construct this monumental site? Stonehenge, located on the Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire, England, is perhaps the most famous prehistoric monument in the world. The site is an awe-inspiring feat of engineering, a testament to the ingenuity of the ancient people who constructed it. But who built it? When did they build it? And why? Stonehenge was constructed in several stages, spanning from around 3000 BCE to 2000 BCE, though some of the stones may have been transported even earlier, from as far back as 3500 BCE. The monument's creation likely began as a simple earthwork, but over the centuries, it evolved into the colossal stone circle we recognize today. The outer ring of Stonehenge is made of massive sarsen stones, giant sandstone blocks, each weighing up to 25 tons. These stones, most likely quarried from Marlborough Downs, some 20 miles away, form the largest and heaviest part of the monument. But what truly sets Stonehenge apart are the smaller blue stones, some of the most mysterious elements of the site. These blue stones, weighing about 2 to 4 tons each, were transported over 140 miles from the Preseli Hills in Wales. How these massive stones were moved across such a vast distance remains one of Stonehenge's greatest mysteries. Was it ancient knowledge of seafaring, or a sheer feat of brute strength and determination? Long before Stonehenge became what it is today, the area surrounding it was already considered a sacred landscape. Archaeological evidence suggests that burial mounds, known as barrows, were built in the vicinity as early as 3000 BCE. In fact, Stonehenge was not the first monument here. The site was already rich with religious significance, which was likely why the ancient builders chose it as the location for their remarkable construction. Stonehenge wasn't a one-time construction project. It took over 1,500 years to complete. The first phase began with the creation of a circular ditch and bank, known as a henge, around 3000 BCE. The large sarsen stones weren't erected until around 2500 BCE, and the iconic blue stones were set in place in the early 2000s BCE. This gradual construction process shows that Stonehenge was continuously developed and modified over generations. Stonehenge has long been associated with astronomical alignments, and stones were carefully positioned to track the movements of the sun, particularly the solstices. On the summer solstice, the sun rises perfectly aligned with the heel stone, one of the largest stones outside the circle. This suggests that Stonehenge was not merely a monument, but a tool for understanding the cosmos. One of the most intriguing aspects of Stonehenge is the belief that the blue stones had healing powers. Archaeological studies reveal that many of the blue stones show evidence of being chipped and shaped by human hands. Perhaps they were used in rituals that involved healing or the manipulation of spiritual energy. Even today, some believe that the stones hold a mystical power, claiming that they emit a special energy at certain times of the year. While we know a great deal about the construction of Stonehenge, its true purpose remains one of the greatest mysteries of archaeology. Was it a place of religious worship, an astronomical observatory, or a symbol of power? Some theories suggest it was a place of burial, while others propose it was a site for healing or for marking important celestial events. The truth may be even more extraordinary than we can imagine. Some researchers believe that Stonehenge was not just an observatory, but also a kind of calendar. The stones could have been used to track the passage of time, marking important agricultural or seasonal events. The alignment of the stones with the solstices and equinoxes suggests that it was used to predict the changing seasons, vital information for early farming communities. The heel stone, the solitary standing stone located outside the main circle, is often associated with the summer solstice sunrise. But what many don't know is that the heel stone was once part of the original stone circle. It's believed that at some point in the past, this stone was moved from the central ring to its current position, possibly as part of a later modification to the monument. After it was constructed, Stonehenge fell into disuse and was eventually abandoned. For many centuries, the monument was forgotten, buried in the overgrowth of time. It wasn't until the 17th century that the monument began to attract attention again. Early antiquarians and scholars started to investigate its purpose, sparking the curiosity that would lead to centuries of research and discovery. Today, Stonehenge is set in the middle of an expansive, flat plain. But in ancient times, the site was part of a much more varied landscape, with woodlands and waterways surrounding it. As time passed and human activity reshaped the environment, much of this landscape was cleared, and the iconic Salisbury Plain that we see today emerged.